Hi Cancer, welcome to my channel Cancer Moon Oracles. My name is Rosa and I am coming in with a bonus love reading for your sign. Sun, Moon, Venus and Rising Cancerian placements are all welcome. We're just going to dive on in and draw an animal spirit card, one for yourself, one for your person. We're just going to go with the flow, Cancer. Okay, you're coming in as the buffalo. This is earth energy. Very steadfast energy, very grounded, very in touch with reality. You're very in touch with reality, Cancer. Taking your time. You're in no hurry, okay? You're in no hurry. What about your person? And your person is coming through as water, so you may be dealing with a water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Okay, so your person, so your person's closed off. The oyster's very closed off. Okay, so they're coming through as very closed off, very withdrawn. They don't want to be though, okay? When I look at the oyster there, I see all of this energy coming through the oyster. They're withdrawn, they're closed off, but they don't want to be. This person doesn't want to be. They don't want to be. So I'm not sure what that means. I don't know what that means. I don't know what that means. We're gonna have to take a look. Yeah. Why is Cancer's person coming through as the oyster? Okay, the Four of Cups, the Nine of Swords. Okay. And the Father of Pentacles. Okay. This is someone who is very much in their head right now. They're overthinking. They're overthinking everything. They're overthinking and overanalyzing your actions or the situation. They're reading into the story. They're making stories in their head is what they're doing, okay? And it's not really what's happening. They're creating stories in their head that are not real. That's not real. Yeah. That's what I see here. So basically what this person is doing is that they're sabotaging themselves, because I see that this person wants to open up to you. They want to be open, they want to be available, but they are getting in their own way here, okay? They're getting in their own way. Yeah. You know, the Father of Pentacles is an energy of someone who is very cautious, and this is not someone who is impulsive and likes to jump into anything fast. This person is viewing you as someone who isn't interested in them with the Four of Cups. And so because they're viewing you as someone who isn't interested in them, they're kind of getting in their own way, thinking, oh, Cancer doesn't want anything to do with me. Cancer doesn't want to know me. Cancer doesn't like me. They're just getting in their head and they're creating all of these stories that actually aren't even true. Well, I don't know if they're not true, but this is what they're doing, okay? This is what they're doing. That's what's happening. Let's take a look at your energy. Why is Cancer coming through as the buffalo? There's not a lot of energy coming through you other than the buffalo to me just feels very grounded, very humble, very steadfast. I don't feel, Cancer, that you are in your head. You're very much in touch with reality. You're very much in touch with the now, it feels like, with the buffalo. That's what it feels like to me. Okay. We have the 8 of Wands with the 4 of Pentacles. Why the buffalo for Cancer? Okay, the 6 of Pentacles came through and the 5 of Swords wanted to make an appearance. Give me a moment, Cancer. Okay, so you've got the 8 of Wands clarifying the buffalo, which is very contradictory energy. Because the 8 of Wands speaks to like momentum and fast moving energy, but you're not in that energy at all. So I do see a lightning bolt in the 8 of Wands, which makes me, and then there's a lightning bolt coming through the buffalo, which lightning bolts represent like realization, epiphanies, aha moments. And then I see it again in the 8 of Wands. So there may be a realization here for you that there is a need to kind of like slow it down. There's no need to rush ahead or rush the process. There's no need to kind of get sort of like, too far ahead of yourself. And then comes in the 4 of Pentacles, which is kind of just like, again, it's a slowing down energy. Okay. So the 4 of Pentacles, there's a need here for yourself to kind of just maybe guard yourself, guard your heart, protect your energy. Maybe there's a need here to slow it right down in order to like protect yourself from, I don't know, getting hurt or run the risk of getting hurt. I mean, I do see the 5 of Swords here. So you're kind of looking at the 8 of Wands and the 4 of Pentacles. So there is a need here to slow it right down and protect yourself. Maybe to prevent yourself, maybe to prevent you from maybe getting hurt, getting played, being manipulated. The 5 of Swords can represent, you know, manipulation. And I'm seeing you preventing that from happening. Okay, there's like a realization or an understanding here that you need to prevent yourself from that happening. With the Six of Pentacles, you want to be in a connection or in a relationship where there's reciprocity. That's what you want. Where there's growth. Where two people are, you know, obviously working together and moving in the same direction. So, yeah, that's where you're at, Cancer. That's why you're in, what is it? Buffalo energy. Okay, that's why you are coming across as the buffalo right now. Because you want you want to be in a relationship, or you want a relationship where two people are investing equally. And the only way to get that is to slow it right down and communicate to this person that I'm not in a hurry. I'm prepared to allow this to grow naturally and organically. You know, I'm not in a rush. I'm not allowing myself to get swept up or swept off of my feet. I mean, imagine a buffalo getting swept off of his or her feet. I can't see that happening, right? So, yeah, that's how you're coming across. Okay, let's take a look at the intentions of your person. What are the intentions of the person that Cancer's connecting to? What do they want with Cancer? What does this person want with Cancer? The Sun of Wands. This is fire energy. Cancer, Scorpio, Cancer. Fire energy. Rosa. Leo, Aries, and Sagittarius. We have the Five of Pentacles. What are their intentions? Okay. One more card. And the Mother of Pentacles. Okay. It kind of looks like what they're intending, or what they want, is for you to warm up to them. Okay. Right now, this person doesn't feel like they are getting much from you. You know, the Five of Pentacles with the Mother of Pentacles, this person feels like you're not being very warm, you're not being very receptive. This person feels like you're being very sort of like nonchalant, or you're being very aloof. They may even feel like you're being standoffish, like you're not approachable. And what this person wants is, they want to, with the Sun of Wands, this person wants to pursue you. I'm seeing a pursuing energy here. This person wants to like come in with all of this like confident energy, in the hopes that they can like soften your edges and warm you up to them. You know, like the Sun of Wands is a very charming, charismatic person, and they have this ability to kind of like, if you've got like your wall up, or if you're kind of just like, if you've got trust issues, this is the person that knows how to kind of like get you to trust them, get you to kind of like make you laugh when you don't feel like laughing. You know, it's that kind of energy. So that's their intentions, right? If you've got like a poker face, this person intends to, I'm going to come in and I'm going to make Cancer laugh. That's my intentions today. I'm going to send Cancer a text message, and if you're the person that is responding really dry towards them, their intentions is to make sure that by the end of those text messages, you're sending all of these emojis. You know what I mean? So that's kind of like their intentions. I'm kind of giving you a few different examples. All right, what actions will this person take? Like, what's their behavior? What's their actions? What will they say? What will they do? Right, let's have a look at their actions. Actions, Nine of Wands. They're taking it one day at a time, one step at a time. Easy does it, easy does it. That's what I see in the Nine of Wands, okay? It's, you know, I see a staircase here, so I'm seeing that as like their actions towards you is just all about taking it one step at a time, one day at a time. The Tower is here. Spirit, angels and guides. What will this person's actions be towards Cancer? The Six of Wands. At the bottom of the deck, we have the Two of Swords. Yeah. I'm seeing the Tower as like when it comes to their actions towards you, it'll be like something surprising or something unexpected. So I mean, I don't even know what that is. So it's kind of like the way that what they say, what they do, how they approach you. It's every single time they engage with you or interact with you, it will be something new and something surprising. It'll be something to kind of like maybe catch you off guard. And the reason being is it's with the Six of Wands, the reason why they do this is every single time it's to impress you. It's to impress you. It's constantly to impress you. This is the Six of Wands is an energy of someone who is approaching you with the intentions to impress you. You know, this is someone who is coming towards you to get your attention, and I mean get your attention. This is someone who wants you to notice them in a big way with the Tower, in a big way. But with the Nine of Wands, it's kind of like one step at a time, one day at a time. I'm not going to give up until I impress Cancer. And the overarching energy here with the Two of Swords is because they do feel blocked. Okay, they do feel like they're not getting through, or they haven't been getting through, or they just feel like this is you protecting yourself, and they want to unblock those two swords that you have across your chest or heart, or just energetically. Okay, how will Cancer respond to this? Spirit, how will Cancer respond to this energy? What will Cancer's response be to this energy? Strength. Well, as a standalone card, I'm sort of seeing the Strength card as you're going to do your best to try to resist sort of any temptation. I don't know why though. You're resisting any... Oh, well, yeah, I kind of do. Yeah, I don't know why I said that. Yeah, you're resisting... I mean, you're resisting temptation because... Sorry, Cancer, I do apologize. At the start of this reading, I did say that you're trying to sort of slow it down. You're trying to not allow yourself to get too swept off of your feet. With the Strength card here, I feel like you're responding by resisting this person's charms in a way. I feel like you're appreciating what this person is doing, and how they're making you feel, but you're resisting the urge to kind of allow yourself to get, you know, swept up by them so quickly. I feel like that's what it is. You're appreciating their efforts, but with the Strength card, you're looking for maybe to see how genuine and loyal this person really is. You know, the Daughter of Wands is here and the Seven of Cups. Yeah. Well, this is it, right? The Seven of Cups is kind of like a card of illusion, delusion. You know, is this person like, are they for real? You know, is this real? Like, or are they just playing me? That's the crux of it. You know, that's the main thing here. The Daughter of Wands simply suggests that you will engage with this person. You're not going to like be cold towards them. You're not going to be bitter or sour, or, you know, the Daughter of Wands is you communicating with this person. You're going to like engage and you're going to respond and you're going to communicate with them and you're going to interact with them, of course. Like, I see an infinity symbol here, so I do see that you will, you know, you'll call them back or you'll text them back, and there will be an engaging here. There will be kind of like a back and forth. But with the Strength card, I do see that there will be like a holding back. Why? Because of the Seven of Cups. Because you're just not sure at this stage, or yeah, you're just not sure at this stage if this person is for real. You're just not sure if at this stage this person is the real deal. That's it. With the Sun here and the Sun here in the Seven of Cups, with the Sun above the line in the Strength card and the Sun in the Seven of Cups, the reason why you're responding to this person in this way is because you're waiting to receive clarity. Okay, you need this person to be a little more transparent or something of that nature. Okay. Yeah, you're looking for clarity. I don't feel like you've got that clarity yet. And clarity comes with time. And with the Strength card, you've got plenty of time. Okay, the Strength card, this is Leo energy. Leo is a fixed sign, and with fixed energy, you've got time. Okay, fixed energy is not in a hurry. That's what I'm getting. Okay, let's grab a card for advice or possible outcome. Possible outcome. The Empress energy. Well, that's nice as a standalone card. The Ace of Swords. Possible outcome regarding this situation, and the Chariot. Look, it looks promising with these three cards. It feels progressive. I feel in the possible outcome that with the Empress, it kind of looks like this relationship will grow, it'll unfold, it'll blossom, you know, in its own natural time. The Chariot suggests forward movement. Okay. And the Ace of Swords suggests clarity. You will get clarity, Cancer. Okay, you will get your clarity. You will see the truth of the situation, and it kind of looks like the truth of the situation shows you that there is a blossoming and a beautiful unfolding, and there's a progressive energy. There's a progressive energy. Yes. All right. I just looked at the bottom of the deck. We have the Four of Wands, which suggests a feeling of safety, a feeling of security. The Four of Wands can suggest celebration, celebratory energy, becoming exclusive, okay, coming together, union, relationship. Okay, this is the start of like a solid foundation between two people. Okay, it's just one step at a time. It's just achieving one goal at a time. Okay, last parting message. Last parting message or advice for Cancer. Last parting message. Oh, what did I see? I think it was the Temperance card. Okay, we have the Four of Swords for advice or last parting message. I see a lamb and I see four swords hovering above the lamb, and the lamb kind of looks like it's in a, how can I put this, in a precarious situation, because the lamb kind of looks like it's about to be sacrificed, you know. I mean, there's four swords hanging above the lamb that looks like it's about to pierce into the lamb. You know, you may feel scared, you may feel worried, Cancer, rightfully so. You know, you've been hurt before, perhaps. You've been in a situation where you have been let down or you have been disappointed in love. So you're kind of feeling like you're feeling hesitant. You may be in your head, right? With the Four of Swords, you may be in your head and you don't want to put yourself in a situation where you're going to like sacrifice yourself once again and find yourself in a situation where you've been betrayed, let down or hurt once again. And I get that, right? I totally get that. So my advice here is, look, just take your time. There is no rush. I am really drawn to the sun on the lamb's third eye. And it takes me back to your energy here with the Strength card and the Seven of Cups. My advice here is just to like take your time. There is no rush, and just wait till you receive the clear light or the green light or that clarity that you're looking for. Okay? Because that's when you're going to feel maybe the safest. Because I see here you don't want to sacrifice yourself in getting hurt again in love. So please just, yeah, wait for that clarity that you're seeking. There's no right or wrong. Take your time here. And that's where I'm going to leave the reading, Cancer. If you drew a different message from the Four of Swords, please feel free to share. There's no right or wrongs with tarot. Everyone's perspective is welcome. So there you go, Cancer. I'll see you next time.